What's going on, everyone? So today we're going to be looking at these Proline shocks. They're amazing. They're the 90 to 95 millimeter shocks, and they're going to be for the Axial right here. I've been wanting to put them on the Axial because, you know, the stock shocks on here are quite bad. They're just, I got some like 30 weight oil, but they leak and they're just kind of a mess, as you can see all that crap in there. So let's take a quick look at these, and then we're gonna swap over the springs. So they got a really cool little Proline logo there, and then like that etched in aluminum little dots. And it's a dual spring, so the top will compress first and then the bottom will. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap them to the progressive rate spring, a little bit softer, since this is a light rig. So you get the shocks and got some longer rod ends if you need it, and then let's see, pivot balls. So we're just gonna swap the springs. Just pop that piece out like that, and this should come off. There's that spring. That piece comes off. I think there's a top and bottom. That goes on. They make it super easy to do, which I like. And boom. It's much softer, so you can see this one compresses all the way. That one doesn't, because it's got the double spring, but pop that out. Alright, so we've got those switched over. And then it says 30 to 50 weight silicone shock oil recommended. We're going to go with the 30. So we're going to grab some oil and then fill these up. Alright, so filling them with shock oil, you've wanted to take off the springs and stuff like that. And then remove this top cap. You don't have to fill them with oil, some people don't, but I'm going to. Just want to open up your silicone shock oil. Now, sometimes you can just let it sit and the air bubbles will come out, but I like to actually move the shock shaft up and down to get those air bubbles out. Right now we're going to take our top cap, slowly screw it on, push the shock shaft piston all the way down, let's screw this on. Now, get a nice smooth shock piston. So we'll do the same for the other one. Right, so now that we got the shocks filled with oil and bled, we're just gonna put the spring back on. Yeah, those feel a lot more smooth. And I'll adjust these a little bit. But next we just are going to remove, we'll be doing the front shocks first. Alright, so we got the old shocks removed. Right here. Here are the old ones. Here are the new ones. So, yeah, quite a difference. Installing them should be fairly easy. Alright, so we got the shock, and you take this little piece and put it right there. It's hard to see. You want that longer end facing in like that. Put your screw in, and then just ahead and screw it in. Now you want it so it still has some play in it. You don't want to get it crazy tight. Alright, now this side's bigger, so it's going to go on the inside. Take a screw. There we go. Bottom still got some play. So I'll be doing the rear one soon. I'm waiting for those. Looks like my camera battery is almost dead. But those are the fronts. And we'll do the rears soon once those come in. Alright guys, so new day. It is Tuesday, and we got the shocks in from A-Main, so great. Got the second set. We already got the front installed, as you saw. So thanks to A-Main for a fast delivery. Just fill them up with some shock oil and mount them, and I'll give you a quick overview of what it looks like. Alright, so we just finished. I just finished installing the Proline Pro Spec shocks. Now they're on all four areas of the vehicle, and they're just so smooth. Look at that right there, just really, really smooth. The front, I have a set to a little more droop. The back, I'm going to adjust right now. Closer look at the shocks. This aluminum is nice quality. You know, the price point is the biggest thing. I'm gonna really test, you know, these are the stock ones, and I mean, they weren't horrible, but they just leaked. They really didn't totally work. The front ones were even worse. So we're gonna see how well these perform. You know, it's now got full articulation, and I hope the back tires won't come up as much, you know. So I'm gonna test these, see, because it's $60 for two. $120 all around. Very, very expensive. But I will be going to a crawling event soon. By the time this video is out, you probably have already seen that video. I have already gone to it, but it is, I really think it's going to help the Axial a lot, and I've been testing the front. The front has been really good so far. No leaking at all, like teeniest bit, but as you can see, it sits a lot lower now, so I think that's going to make it crawl a little bit better. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you in the next one.